but I love them so much. I don't know if you can see the... No. Stop focusing on my face! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you guys about pre-owned designer and how it is a fantastic way to acquire some really beautiful pieces. So if you are interested in hearing my take on pre-owned luxury items, then stick around. I love buying pre-owned. I think buying pre-owned and giving something a second or third home is a fantastic use of resources. So there are times when I am purchasing designer items that it's worth it to me to pay the retail price because of the experience of trying things on and kind of looking around and seeing what's out there and talking to your favorite sales associates and maybe having a sip of bubbly. So sometimes I just want the experience. It just feels really pampering to me sometimes, and so it's worth it to me to pay retail. But there are times when I don't necessarily want to spend retail, or I think that I really like an item but it's not worth what, or it's not to me worth what they're asking, and so I will go into the pre-owned market and see if I can find it there. The other great reason to buy pre-owned is that sometimes, a lot of times, as is the case with me, I will see something that I really love after it has already been the big thing and it's no longer available anywhere. And so the only way that I would be able to get it is on the pre-loved market. So I have some examples of things that I just bought because I loved or because I couldn't find them anywhere and had to go to the pre-loved market. And also some examples of things that I really loved them, but I was hoping I could get something pre-owned to get a little bit of a better deal on them. So I have examples of all of those things. I have some bags, some shoes, and an article of clothing to give people examples of the kind of fabulousness you can find pre-owned. So I'm just going to start grabbing things and showing you. So I'm going to start with bags, and the first bag is actually one that I talked about in a previous video. I think it was my hunting obsessions like a dog. So this is the Kate Spade New Bond Street tote in this gorgeous lilac color, and by the time this bag came to my attention, it was no longer available. Actually, there were a couple available, but I think they were black and in some other colors that I didn't want. I really wanted only this color, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so after a lot of searching, I was able to get this from a reputable seller on eBay. And it's just a gorgeous bag. I really love this thing. You know, when it came, there were a couple of scratches that I knew about, and they showed it in photos, but I didn't mind because it meant that I didn't have to be super precious with it. But it's just a spectacular bag. I love this thing. I've had it for a few years now. So yeah, this is an example of my not being able to, or kind of being late to the game and having to go pre-loved to get exactly what I wanted. The next bag is this, which is one of my favorite bags, and this is my YSL Metalace something something super long flat bag, and it is in black lambskin with silver hardware. And this bag is a classic, so this style is always around, but YSL or Saint Laurent will change the colors, the leather, and the hardware, and I really wanted black with silver hardware or burgundy with gold hardware. And when I was looking for this bag, they did have YSL did have a burgundy with gold hardware available, but it was the smaller size, and I really wanted this size, and I couldn't find black with silver hardware anywhere. My Nordstrom had the black with gold hardware, which was beautiful, but it's not what I wanted, so I ended up having to go Preloved. I think I would have preferred if it had been, they had a pebble leather. The black with gold hardware was a pebbled leather, and that, I think I would have preferred that, but now that I have this lambskin is really hard wearing, and I just love this bag. One of the things that you can do, the seller was reputable, but I had it, this bag, I had paid somebody to have it authenticated, and so just to give myself peace of mind, this, I mean, I could just look at it all day. This is one of my absolute favorite bags, and I got this for over 50% off the retail price. It was a really, really good, I mean, it's still bloody expensive, but it was way less than I would have paid new, and it was exactly what I wanted. The color combination is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, this is another example, another example of greatness that you can find pre-loved. My next and last bag was actually my first, I think it was my first luxury pre-owned purchase, and I got this in my favorite consignment store, which is called Seams to Fit, and I will put a link to their site below. They get new stock they post new stock every Friday, so it's one of my Friday rituals, if I remember and if I have time, to log on and see what they have posted. It's just, they just have great items, and they are authenticators, and so they authenticate everything designer that they sell. So this bag, I've had this for several years. This is the Longshots, it's really big, let's get back. The Longshots Rousseau tote, and it is leather, and it has this bamboo closure. Is it bamboo? No, it's metal, but it's kind of, the shape is reminiscent of bamboo. And there's the Longshots insignia. It's just a simple black tote. It's stuffed right now, which is why it looks so bulgy. And I'm not a huge tote person, but I really like this tote. It's big enough to fit everything but the kitchen sink, but small enough that I am not knocking people's drinks off their tables as I'm walking through restaurants. And just really quickly, this is how it opens. Is that focused? Yeah, this is how it opens. So you just put that through the loop. The other thing I really love about this bag is that it has, it's a snap closure. Oops. So it has a snap closure. So it's not one of those totes that just lies open. And so I feel a little bit more secure carrying this around because I can snap it closed and I can hook it closed. So that's really nice. It has, if you want a little bit more room, you can undo the sides so you get more of a rectangular tote, but I typically have them folded in and snapped. But this is a really great bag. I've had this for several years and it has been wonderful. I don't see myself ever getting rid of it. I wasn't looking for a black tote. I just happened to be perusing the store and saw it and just thought it was beautiful and extremely well priced, so I nabbed it, and it has been a great find. So here's what it looks like from the bottom. Yeah, another beautiful example of pre-owned luxury. I also wanted to mention that the Rousseau tote came in its original dust bag, and you can often find pre-loved items that come full set, so box, dust bag, authenticity card, whatever other accoutrement that some of these things may come with. So you can really score sometimes on the pre-loved market. How about some hoof covers next? The first shoe that I am going to talk about are these amazing boots. Oh, oh my God, I can't. So let me just put one down. So These are the Givenchy, I don't know that it has a name. It's their buckle boot, and you know, and it's black. Captain Obvious. They may look familiar to you from my channel because, I don't know if it's my channel or my blog. Might be my blog. Anyway, because one of my wish list items is this exact boot in the leopard. But I spotted these. I kind of wanted the black ones too, but because I wanted the leopard ones and because I've not been as good about not shopping as I'd hoped to be, I didn't want to pay full price for these if I didn't have to, and so I started looking for them on the Preloved market. And I'm not too fussy. I mean, I'm not super fussy about shoes on the Preloved market depending on where I get them. And I do have antifungal powders and sprays that I don't care what the shoe is. If it's pre-owned, they all are treated. But I'm not that fussy about it. Like I have, as you'll see, several pre-owned shoes, and I haven't had a problem, but they are just beautiful. I got these from the Real. This is what the bottom looks like. The tag is still, oh, it's the return sticker. I think if I wanted to return the shoe, the sticker has to remain intact. I don't know if you can see this. It doesn't matter. But I got these on the Real, which is one of my favorite pre-owned luxury websites, in my size, at a great price, and they were having an additional 20% off, so I got an incredible deal on these boots. Again, less than 50% off, and you know, used. You can tell that they've been worn, but not, you know, not terribly so. I mean, I will still get many years of use out of these. I haven't worn them out yet, because it's actually really hot now, but when I was trying them on, I had them where the buckles were done all the way up, and also where I had the top two buckles loosened or open, and it looked fabulous both ways. So I am super excited about these boots. I love them. The next shoes I also got from the Real, and I got these several years ago, and I wanted them. These were another example. This is another example of something that I saw way too late, and so they were not available anywhere, and I obsessed over them. I actually didn't include these shoes in that video. I obsessed over these shoes. I don't even know for how long. And finally found them in my size on the Real. I couldn't believe it. And they are from Chloe. It did come in its original box, and it's a little damaged, but I'm not fussy about that. I'm wearing the shoes, not the box, so I don't really care. And it also came with both dust bags, so that was really nice. And these are the shoes. See if I can. These adorable slides. Aren't they? They're so cute. So this is what one looks like from the side. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful slide. The desperation with which I wanted these, I thought they were just the coolest slides, even before Gooch released Slide Love all over the world. I just thought that these were hot. And I am sorry to report, though, that I took these to Mexico during a friend's wedding, because I thought, yeah, that would be a great place to bust these out. These suckers hurt. I don't know. This presses on the top. The way it presses on the top of my foot, it's actually really painful. They're not comfortable, which breaks my heart because I love them. I haven't worn them since, which probably means that I need to get rid of them. Here they have the Chloe embossed in the bed of the shoe. I just think this is so pretty. I just still think it's so beautiful, and I think it's really beautiful on the foot. It just hurts like a son of a gun. I might try it one more time, and if it is really painful, then I might have to get rid of them. It's probably just my foot because I have really wide, flat feet. So maybe somebody with a more normal foot, I don't know, would do well with these. I just think they're so beautiful. I'm probably gonna try one more time. Any hoodle, this is not a review of this shoe. This is another example of an item that I really wanted and couldn't find and was able to find on the Preloved market. Anyway, I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on these, and hopefully they will work out. But nevertheless, a really beautiful example of luxury found pre-owned. I have 2 more pairs of shoes, and they're both from Seams to Fit. And actually the article of clothing I have is also from Seams to Fit. Really though, you guys should check that place out. I do believe that they ship. It is, I love that place. Anyway, the next shoes are from Kenzo. Kenzo is one of my favorite designers. They are just edgy and fun and playful and colorful. I love Kenzo. I want to get my hands on one of the big lion sweaters or sweatshirts, but that's something that I'm looking to hopefully get on sale or on the Preloved market. When you, this is a total aside, but when you look for those, when you look for the sweatshirts on the Preloved market, they're usually marked way up, like jacked way up. You have to be careful of that because there are people who are trying it, and so I haven't ever seen anything that I'm willing to pay on the Preloved market for that sweater. And a lot of times they will go on sale, but by the time I catch it, they're sold out, or they're sold out of everything except a 000 XXX small. So anyway, one of these days I will get them or get that. But these shoes, and they came in the original box. Like I said, I got them from Seams to Fit, and let me get them out. And these are the shoes. I love these so much. These are skater shoes, and I believe that they are men's, or they were marketed to men, but I love these. I have worn these so much. They're a little dirty. The last time I wore them, it had stopped raining for like a day or 2 days this winter, and I went to a park, and it was just so muddy. Anywho, it doesn't matter. These gorgeous skater shoes with the fabulous Kenzo, one of the Kenzo tigers. I love these. This is what they look like from the bottom. Ooh, that is a mess. Anyway, they're crazy comfortable. I have gotten so much use out of these. I've had these for at least 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I think 3 years. I just love them. Like I said, I got them from Seams to Fit, or maybe I didn't say. I did say I got these from Seams to Fit, which I will link down below in case you want to peruse their site. I just love these. So yeah, these were a great, and they were a great price. I mean, I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but it could have been, I mean, I think it was probably right around 100. I think even less than that, maybe more like 80. So awesome. I love these. The last pair of shoes I got last year while I was wedding shoe shopping. I bought 16 pairs of shoes for my wedding. I did not keep all of them. I kept 2, but I had to find the perfect shoe to go with my dress, and so I ordered a lot, and it was a stressful but really fun process. Any hoodle, maybe that'll be for another video, wedding planning. These shoes I got, I just thought they were so beautiful. They weren't right for my dress, but I could not return them because I just thought they were so stunning. They are from Seams to Fit. There seems to be a theme here, and they came in their original box, and they are by Choo. And this is the shoe. Came with both dust bags. No, it didn't. These are Prada dust bags, so they did not come with, but they came with 2 dust bags, which was nice. But these are the shoes. Oh, every time I see them, they are stunning. Oh my God. So these are they. Right? And then look at that sparkle. And then look at this heel. This metal gold tone heel. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love this shoe. And these are pretty classic. So I've seen this in the heeled version, I mean the higher heeled version at Nordstrom, on the Jimmy Choo website, and they are expensive. I bought these for, I wonder if it's still on here. No. The box still has the Nordstrom, you know that Nordstrom receipt? It still has that on there. Ugh. I couldn't believe the price. I just remember being shocked. I think that these would be gorgeous. I mean, they'd be gorgeous for a date night. I think they'd be cool with some mom jeans or some boyfriend jeans and maybe a cool oversized blazer. Oh my God, I cannot even deal with how beautiful these are. This was, again, I was looking for a wedding shoe, and I mean, I think these would be spectacular wedding shoes for somebody. Look at the, I mean, there's barely any wear. And the heel tap, I mean, it's not worn at all. I don't know if you can see that. The heel tap is just pristine. It's pristine. I don't even remember what I was saying because I just get lost in these shoes' eyes. I love them. Oh, right. So you know, Preloved is a great way to save money for your wedding. Weddings can be stupid expensive, and so wherever you can save a few bucks is worth it. So I didn't end up using these shoes, but these were they were just a gorgeous, spectacular, beautiful find. I could not believe the price. I wish I could find the receipt, but I remember just thinking, this cannot be right. This can't be right. It's insane. Anyway, see, this is why you have to consider Preloved when you are searching for luxury items. Examples like that, I'm just gonna go to the next item because I cannot. The last thing is a clothing item, and it's one of my favorite clothing items that I bought Preloved, and it is this blazer. That's gonna be hard to show in the frame. It's this really oversized, loose-fitting blazer with a button that it's totally my fault. I was doing something stupid and broke the button off, so I just need to sew it back on. But it buttons here, and so it's kind of open in the back. I will insert a photo of me wearing this blazer because it's going to be really, showing it on camera doesn't do it any justice. I found this at Seams to Fit. It's by Chilean. And truth be told, I'd never heard of this designer before, but I looked it up when I got home, and I think he is he Spanish? I should have re-looked it up before I came because I looked it up a while ago. Designer, beautiful, beautiful clothes, and hella expensive. I couldn't find this blazer. I don't know how old this blazer is. Actually, I think I did find it, but it was on list, LYST, but it had been sold out, so I couldn't see what the original price was. But just based on what based on the price points of his other clothes, I got a screaming deal on this. Definitely less than $100. I love this. I've worn it so much until I busted off the button like a dum-dum, but that will be remedied. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blazer. So that is it for examples of wonderful things that you can find on the pre-loved market and why you should definitely take it into consideration if you are looking to delve into luxury or more expensive items but don't necessarily want to or have the budget to spend retail, or if you just can't find things that you're looking for. If you want a particular thing and you don't want to settle, go pre-loved. I think pre-loved is a wonderful way to recycle items. You know, I love thrifting too, but this particular talk was just about luxury items, but I have wonderful examples of items that aren't the typical luxury brands that I got at thrift stores or different consignment stores that I may do another video on. You can find amazing things pre-loved, so don't be afraid to look. You know, make sure that, you know, do your research, make sure that the seller is reputable, always read reviews. If you can get things authenticated, especially bags, then do so. There are people all over the place that authenticate for a small fee. I'll include the name of one who comes to mind below. And yeah, it's pre-loved is a great way to get your hands on some beautiful pieces for way less money, and there is nothing wrong with that. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, requests, please leave them down below. I have one request for a styling video that I haven't gotten to that I am going to get to very soon, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to subscribe and blah-de-blah-de-blah. 100 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys have heard the spiel before, but it would mean a lot to me. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope that you are keeping cool. It is bloody hot here, which is why I have the fan on, so we'll see how that works in the video. We have an air conditioner, but I've got the door closed and the lights blasting on me, so I had to get the fan going too, and the air conditioner would have been way too loud for this video. I digress. I hope that you are having a good day. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace-ians.